Hello everyone, Jonathan Schlack, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update. We have a moderate risk for severe weather for southwestern Missouri, south central and southeastern Kansas, and central Oklahoma. That's where we have a moderate risk for severe weather. And some of those areas, within the moderate risk area, could see strong to potentially violent tornadoes today. So, yet another active day across those areas today. That's where we have a 15% risk of tornadoes across south central Kansas and central Oklahoma. That's where we have a 15% chance for tornadoes today. Within that 15% area, again, south central Kansas and central Oklahoma. And surrounding it, there is a 10% tornado risk. So, those areas have the best chance to see tornadoes, but it doesn't mean you can't get a tornado within the 5% and 2% tornado risk. I've seen cases where there have been a tornado even where there is no tornado risk, but nevertheless, the 10 and 15% chance areas have the best opportunity to see tornadoes, and strong tornadoes at that. Strong to potentially violent tornadoes are possible today. So just be aware of that, have a plan in place to seek shelter, take cover if a tornado comes your way. And there is a 45% wind risk for southeastern Kansas, far southwestern Missouri, and far northeastern corner of Oklahoma. And surrounding that, we have a 30% wind risk. So there also be high winds and also the potential for very large hail, which is shown. I meant to show you the hail. And there's a 45% hail risk for central Kansas and far north central Oklahoma. There's a 45% hail risk for today. So, I'm going to go to the summary. An outbreak of severe thunderstorms is forecast from late afternoon into tonight across parts of central and southern Great Plains. A few long-lived supercells capable of producing intense tornadoes may occur. Giant hail and destructive wind gusts are also expected, so giant hail is also a possibility today. Yeah, they could be very large hail today. So I'm going to show you again, 15% tornado risk across south central Kansas and central Oklahoma for today. 15% tornado risk. So, and there's a 45% hail risk again across southeastern Kansas, far southwestern Missouri, and extreme northeastern Oklahoma, where there's a 45% hail risk and wind risk. There's a 45% wind risk across the areas I mentioned, with a 30% wind risk surrounding it, and a 45% hail risk across central Kansas and north central Oklahoma. And again, there could be some giant hail involved today. As you get into tomorrow, the threat starts shifting east. So we have an enhanced risk that covers eastern Missouri, southern half of Illinois, southern half of Indiana, extreme southwestern Ohio, much of Kentucky, and north central Tennessee. That is where we have an enhanced risk for severe weather for tomorrow. And within the enhanced risk, there is a 5% tornado risk tomorrow, with a 2% tornado risk surrounding it. And there's a 30% wind risk per the enhanced risk area. And with a 15% wind risk per the slight risk surrounding it. And of course 5% wind risk surrounding in the marginal surrounding the slight and the enhanced. And the hail threat is not as big tomorrow. There is a 15% hail risk across a lot of those areas, so but the main problem is going to be the wind and the tornadoes within the enhanced risk areas for tomorrow. hail shouldn't be as big of a concern, but it's not a zero chance either. So, summary for tomorrow. Widespread strong to severe thunderstorm development appears possible across parts of the southeastern Great Plains and lower Missouri Valley into the Ohio and Tennessee Valley Sunday afternoon through Sunday night. It is possible this could include the evolution of at least one large, long-lived organized cluster of storms posing a risk for damaging wind gusts from parts of east central Missouri and western Illinois through much of Kentucky and adjacent portions of northern Tennessee. And again, tornadoes are also a possibility, so... And we get in Memorial Day Monday, we go over to the Mid-Atlantic where we have a slight risk for parts of central Pennsylvania, most of Maryland, the entire state of Delaware, southwestern New Jersey, Washington, D.C., much of Virginia, northeastern West Virginia, eastern West Virginia, the extreme northeastern corner of Tennessee, and central North Carolina. That's where we have a slight risk for Monday. So stay weather aware this weekend. I will have another update for you tomorrow morning. I'll try capturing alerts later today, but I'm going to be busy today, so I may not be able to capture much of any alerts today, if any at all. So I just wanted to send you all a quick update. So again, I will have another update tomorrow. So stay safe today across the affected areas, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.